Alright, and we're back!
Hello.
I like that you two just cut out because your mic now is too sensitive.
Hello?
Yeah, you're fine now. I just heard you go, heh, and then it was gone.
This is the part where I go back into Discord settings.
Oh, no, it's fine, we can go. So, to explain here, this is the Christmas AU made by the Smoke Room team that they released on Christmas. For other people who are watching this video, this is our third time going through this because we've actually done this twice before. It's Hannah and DJ's first time, though.
I'm excited.
It looks so cute.
Oh yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of us here right now, I think. Let's see
Yep.
here. Harry, Seb, Matt, Sam, myself, Hannah, DJ, Morgan. That's 8 of us. And that's neat.
That said, I will not be here for very long.
That's fine. Well, do you want to... We should actually assign people for roles. Do you want to be Sam again then, Harry?
Sure, I don't mind. It's like, I do have to leave for work soon.
Okay. Well, if you leave, then we can hand Sam over to someone else. Because I'll definitely still take Clifford. DJ, I'm guessing you're going to go with Murdoch, or do you want to be someone else?
No, I love Murdoch.
All right. Matt, or do you want to reprise William for the third time? Matt? He might be
I think
gone.
Matt spoke, but
Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what the issues was, but yeah, sure.
Okay. And then, Seb, you cool with being Nick?
this what I am.
Excellent. Alright. I know,
Beautiful.
Morgan, you have a character that'll show up much later, even if it is only for a couple of lines.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunately, Sam and Hannah, I don't think there's a character for you this time, because there's just so few
That-
characters.
That's okay. I'm
They're just going to
here to
provide
enjoy
running
making
commentary.
comments.
Yeah, feel free to make comments.
Okay.
I'm eating pizza.
Alright, let's
We're not-
go!
Carl, we're not doing your route.
In spirit, we are.
In spirit.
Carl.
Oh, before I forget, I should have mentioned, not only is this a Christmas AU, it's a Christmas AU that takes place in modern times. The characters have been transposed from 1915 to 2021. So this is what the
Nice.
characters would have been like in 2021 celebrating Christmas.
Nice.
That sounds like fun.
I want Murdoch to still dress the exact same.
Oh, you'll see how he's dressed, don't worry. Whenever you're ready, Harry.
Right, yep, I'm doing things. 100%. My mind went blank, you have to give me a second.
It's all good.
It's okay.
Because I didn't even load into the server. Oh yeah.
Well,
Doing
just
things
drink- I'm gonna just
professional.
I'm gonna just keep drinking eggnog out of my favorite mug.
We need to get
For those
some.
of you at home, unless I'm deeply mistaken, this is not alcoholic eggnog he's speaking of.
Well, it has to be. He would die.
No, I'm not
What?
like deathly allergic. It's more like I just don't have like the enzymes to break it down effectively and all that. I don't have like allergies to it.
He'd get super drunk real fast, is what that means.
Yeah. Also, I am definitely not drinking alcoholic one. Alcohol always just makes me feel sick, so.
We need to get some non-dairy eggnog, some lactose intolerant friendly.
I
It
did the
exists.
first time
It
I
does
had eggnog,
exist.
I had vegetarian eggnog. It was delicious.
I just want it so it doesn't, so, the cream doesn't curdle for reasons.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think we've had almond milk egg before.
We have.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They
Well,
also make just like lactose intolerant eggnog. It's still milk, but they like put the enzymes in there
yeah.
for you.
I have derailed us long enough with eggnog. Harry, whenever you're ready.
Tired of hearing Mariah Carey on the radio for the 10th time. Tired of driving around since 7:30 in the morning. God knows how long, because Will is the only one who managed to put chains on his tires. And he's too hungover to drive.
Hey, pull over.
What? Why?
Why I think? Got a piss.
Hold it.
It's not a big deal, Sam.
Just give me a sec. I'm gonna lower the audio just a bit. There we go. Alright, we're good.
People piss beside the road all the time.
They don't, especially when we've been driving for 7 hours.
Well, give me a goddamn break. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Christ. I roll to a stop where there's plenty of trees and a safe enough place to pull over.
Won't be long.
Wearing a mask
Yeah.
because it's 2021.
So this is the best part. I first played this with Matt, like, what was it? Like, around like the 26th or 27th or something like that? It was very shortly after Christmas.
Yep.
He and I were cracking up every few seconds just because we were like so shocked about how the AU was working.
Great.
I'd also just realized that I'm talking into my mouth, into my mic with like my hands in my head, looking like I'm just super annoyed and exhausted.
That's pretty good for Sam, honestly.
Yep.
That fits.
If you get caught, I don't know you.
Like his watch.
Calm down.
He walks off into the bushes. I feel like my headache is almost gone until she's back on the station again.
So true.
I move my hand to the car radio to change the knob, and Will slaps it out of the way. Why?
My rules.
I don't want to listen to Christmas carols anymore.
If you're dragging my ass to the strip mall, we're gonna have a holly jolly Christmas.
Who's making like little rumbling sounds on their mic?
If you're hearing,
Oh, okay. I get it now. I just wanted to check if it was something that we could handle. But nah, let
No,
your dog be.
that would be our
Let him
dog.
have fun.
yeah.
That hasn't even played once. It's just been Mariah Carey over and over again.
It's true.
All she wants for Christmas is you, Sam.
I will kill you. No one will find the body.
Well, we are on the move.
I don't know how you kill someone with that, but
Might come in handy for later. I'll put it on the Fitbit.
Oh my god. I doubt that's necessary. You don't tend to forget things.
Well, I have one, so I'll use it.
Why do you even have a Fitbit? You have a smartphone.
It's true.
Fuck smartphones.
Most people use smartphones.
So they can get calls that they never answer because half the time it's a goddamn telemarketer.
This is very 2021 meta.
Or sending text messages, Will.
I can do that on a computer.
Oh my God.
No,
lose
you
my shit.
can't.
I lose my shit every time that line comes up. I'm
You
sorry.
can. That's the funny thing.
Called an email.
Why the hell would I want to talk to somebody when there's things I have to do?
Maybe in case there's an emergency?
Fitbit alerts me when I get a text.
But it won't let you send any.
Exactly.
Dear God. I bite my lip as we pass over a bridge. Man, that would be awfully fun to just drive off of. Nikolai is shuffling around outside, waiting with his hands in his pockets. I roll down my window of the truck as we roll up to him.
Samuel! Are you driving Will's truck? Well, the timing is good. Our heater is broken again.
They just fix it.
They said that this winter is unusually cold. Haven't had to use them for 50 years.
Right. Those aren't even the cheapest apartments in Peyton. Maybe you ought to think about moving.
It is fine. Most of the year.
Oh.
Is Yao okay with it?
He is spending the holiday with Cheng, so I could not tell you. At this point, I should try to fix them myself.
Are you certified to do that?
My apartment is cold, Samuel.
Well, hop in. It's freezing out there.
Oh, this? It's barely a dusting. At least the sun is out.
I like the fact that, like, he goes from, like, funny to just that dead face.
He like laughing and he's like, oh, this! And he's like, it's cold.
It's cold. Yeah. Real cold is in the dark. Without the heater.
Matt?
We get it. You can stay the night.
And on Christmas Eve? This warms my heart. Unlike my heater.
Don't forget your mask.
Of course.
I like the fact it looks like they just drew a circle and just put it on their face. Yeah. I used to think Will's truck was too big. But now I'm watching Nick squeeze into the back seat. And I'm starting to wonder if it's going to have enough space. Are Cliff and Murdoch even going to be able to fit?
The answer is no.
Next stop is the Barnes house.
Burns!
I said that wrong every time.
I know.
I don't think I've said that right once.
Nope.
We passed
Oh,
by
yo,
a
we own a
yard.
massive house. I love it.
We passed by a yard with a freshly built igloo on display with a two-headed snowman, and we see Murdoch and Cliff walk up to the truck. But there's something different about Cliff. New glasses? Y'all look like you've been busy.
Well, it's never snowed this much before. I wanted to make an igloo while we waited for you.
I thought it'd be cold inside, but it was surprisingly warm.
That's because our snow is full of air pockets, which act as great insulators. Cold, dense air fills the bottom of the igloo, and warm air rises, much as why the terraced spaces are nice and comfy.
Oh, Murdoch. I always love how you always find a way to teach me something new.
Aww. I love you too.
I don't think that's how igloos work, but okay. We have places to go, people to be. Let's get in.
Oh, right.
Get in.
Sorry.
You should be.
Mm.
The two of them squeeze into the pack, packing themselves against Nick. The pack. They sit in the book bag. They don't get chairs. But William looks very confused.
Wait. Why is he white?
They, please, Mr. Adler.
William, you can't just ask people why they're white.
The hell are you talking about? That's a pretty ordinary question.
Are you,
If I had to take a guess, it sounds as though Mr. Adler has not seen Mean Girls.
what? There's no possible way that that's true. Everyone has seen Mean Girls!
Fuck's Mean Girls.
With all due respect, Mr. Adler, this is too shocking to hear.
Is it?
Yes. Because everybody has seen Mean Girls.
Well, not me.
William. It has Lindsay Lohan in it.
I don't know who Lindsay Lohan is.
Good Lord. No. You know who Lindsay Lohan is.
You'd know her if you saw her.
I'm sorry, I'm not a teenage girl.
That's no excuse. Lindsay Lohan is 35. Most of the teenage girls who knew her are your age now. She just got into trouble this year for trying to sell NFTs. It was all over Twitter.
Fuck Twitter. You're online way too much.
No, this isn't about me. I bet even Sam knows about Mean Girls, don't you, Sam?
I just want to say, personally, out of character, I have not seen Mean Girls. Also,
What?
Sam has not
You
seen
haven't
Mean Girls.
seen Mean Girls.
Out of
It has
character.
Lindsay Lohan in it.
Even seen Mean Girls.
Also-
Lindsay Lohan's
also-
35 years old.
It's all over Twitter. She was
When
trying
me and
to
Sam learned that, we had a panic attack.
Although I didn't hear about the NFTs.
Yeah, I didn't hear about what NFTs.
I don't know. I had not heard anything.
Wait, you
about
don't know
that.
what an NFT is?
Not safe for work, no.
No, it's
She's
non-fungible token.
35.
It's basically this type of bullshit thing that people are doing. It's a scam online, and essentially they're saying that these non-fungible tokens, which are things that they use a lot of processing to encrypt codes to basically prove that you've purchased something. So what it really is it's just a goddamn receipt, but they're pretending essentially that it is the actual art or some other digital commodity. But it's what you're really buying when you buy an NFT is you're just buying the receipt saying that you theoretically own this thing. But it's really doing nothing. It doesn't actually stop anyone from being able to right-click save your image or anything like that.
Huh.
In action,
Technically, you do own it to an extent, but the whole thing about it is that anyone can just download it and save it. It unlike having like a physical painting or something, which there's only one of, unless someone tries to make a copy, and even then it's not perfect.
It's the
You
copy.
can
yeah.
literally just copy and paste an image of an NFT, and it is exactly pixel for pixel the same.
Yep.
from a business standpoint, NFTs are stocks without the actual safety and security of the stock market.
Yeah.
Huh.
From an actual business standpoint, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because they are stocks that aren't regulated and aren't, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other
from
thing
a
is-
technical standpoint, they're
If you're going to buy an NFT, don't. Just invest in the stock market. It's the same thing and your money is safer.
Yeah, your money would definitely be safer with stocks. I should also mention as well that 80% of NFTs are traded back and forth between basically 40,000 people, and that's it.
Yeah, it is... The concept of an NFT is literally the same concept as a stock market, except it's on a smaller scale and nowhere near as protected.
Huh.
So, like,
Alright.
yes, NFTs do technically have a in theory, do actually work. And technically, in practice, actually work. On a mass scale, far larger than they have.
Yeah.
It's a
Alright.
weird...
I should also mention though that they also burn a whole lot of energy and power computing power in order for them to encrypt everything to make those NFTs, because it's essentially using a crap ton of power just to create one of them, and so you're burning like plenty of energy just to make one of them, and it's just to create a receipt.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
So-
fascinating. It's fascinating to me that such a thing actually took off, especially because the stock market exists,
Mm-hmm.
and like I just don't understand when, in theory, they're the same. So why don't you just go with the safer option? Well, because I guess it's not as cool, I guess, or something. I don't
It's
know.
not even that. It's because it's a new, theoretically unexplored territory. So, like, whenever there's any business opportunity like that, there's going to always be people who get it on the ground floor and think that they're doing something great with it. Like, remember when GameStop stock, like, skyrocketed and everything? There were people who were saying, like, oh, yeah, we can all work together now and do that again with another thing. And there were some people who were able to theoretically make a lot of money off the GameStop stock. But that did eventually have to go down, and some people did lose everything from it as well.
Yeah.
Because whenever you try to game a system like that, there's gonna be losers, and it's gonna be a lot more losers to winners.
Yep.
But everyone thinks that they're the winner for it, so it's similar to like the gold rush. Think about how many people like went to various gold rushes throughout the history of humanity, and most of those people end up dying rather than becoming successfully, fabulously wealthy.
Yep.
Yep.
But everyone
But
thought that they would become fabulously wealthy from it, so.
Steal from the earth.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be such a downer.
No.
Mean Girls. You need to see it. There we go.
Mean Girls,
I have
do
never
see it.
seen Mean Girls, and I probably never will. Of course I've seen Mean Girls, yes, yes.
Of course. See? Everybody but you knows Mean Girls.
I have the ESPN.
We're going to have to make you watch it on a date night at some point, I suppose.
Gonna answer the Urso question? Why is it... Are they... What now?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing to be put on the spot. But I assure you, this is all natural. I didn't expect your country's climate to get cold enough for this to happen, but my winter coat rolled in last week. If it were a dye job, I would have tried to make it a bit more exciting. But these days, I think white fur is very pog.
What is Pog?
Play the game.
Oh, okay. I never heard that term before.
God.
Well, it is. I was gonna say they are in like New Mexico and it's freaking snowing.
Fucking
The staring at me. And I really have to fight the impulse to stare us off the road into the water.
The hell's a plug?
Please just stop.
I like William.
We've got a long drive ahead of us.
So I want to share this because remember how I said they just literally transposed them. William's in his mid to late 30s. So yeah, he would, if you put him in 2021, yeah, he'd be like, I think, like maybe a decade older than some of us at tops.
He'd be the same age as my oldest brother, actually.
Yeah. And then for like other characters, Murdoch is, I know he was definitely 25. Cliff, I think, is 24. Because I think he was the youngest. Then you've got Nick, who is also in his 30s. I want to say like mid to late 30s, roughly like same as William's age. While Sam, I think, is 28.
They are all older than me.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Don't worry, soon enough you'll age the characters.
I already out-aged all the characters basically in Stungood, okay? It feels weird. I've out-aged most characters in a lot of anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed that
Oh,
too.
really?
That's like it gets more and more nerve-wracking every time I watch something.
Characters in Code Geass are still in high school.
Yeah,
Code Goose.
that is part of the problem with anime is like most characters are 17 or younger.
Yep.
Yep, somewhere between middle school and high school.
Rug.
Oh, anime is so unrealistic. What happened to like that one anime or that one high schooler who is like overly over acne? Like their entire face is just a giant pimple. Why aren't they in anime? That's,
Well, they're in
you
a
know,
horror story.
Ah, I see.
They ain't pretty enough, Harry.
Exactly.
Giant pimple.
They just... I'm 21 years old and I still have problems with that. Ugh.
Heck, right now I'm still uploading a series where I made a joke about being 23 teen.
23 teen, I don't get it.
I was thinking about watching that. We've talked about it, right, Harry?
23 teen?
No. The thing you just sent me.
Oh, yes. But, like, it's absolutely not good. I want you to watch it all.
Wait.
It is 100% mediocre.
Amazing. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's not even bad.
Is
We're
Randall
going
right
to
next
watch.
to like the mic or something?
What?
No, he's not next to it. We even moved it closer to us.
Yep.
Oh, somebody's rubbing against their mic then.
Rubbing against?
I'm hearing the sound.
Yeah. Sure you're not just hearing our dog chew?
I mean,
No,
this
this is a distinct mic sound.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Culprits, reveal yourself.
Hold on, let's try that.
How does that sound?
I mean, yeah, I don't hear it anymore. So maybe it was something you guys were doing. I didn't even realize.
I was trying to hold the mic to bring it away from Randall.
Oh, see,
But
that's
apparently
the
I'll
problem.
just leave it there.
When you hold the mic, you're touching it, and so like it's picking up that sound. So like
Well, I
here, I
wasn't
can show
holding
you
the
on
mic, I was
mine.
holding the stand,
Yeah,
actually.
he was holding the tripod stand.
Yeah.
Ah,
No,
yeah.
Mike usually picks up stuff that is that you move on it for the most part.
Gotcha.
Well, there we go then.
Anyway,
I
we
wonder what
got-
the sound would be like if somebody punched their microphone.
what was that?
Said, I wonder what the sound of somebody punching their microphone is.
Probably like a
How'd that sound?
You see, this
That
is why I
was-
asked.
That
I
was
wasn't gonna do
amazing, and we need to use that as a sound effect at some point.
I'll have to find out what that sounds like.
I was sitting here and I was going, I wonder what the sound of punching your microphone is. I'm not going to do that because this microphone costs like $50. Hey, I'll ask. One of them will do it.
Oh, trust me, I didn't punch it hard. I just did a soft little punch.
Yeah, but it was like I didn't even finish the sentence.
Yeah, I can be
Like-
impulsive sometimes.
You proved my point to a T and then some.
All right, whenever you're ready, we'll come back.
We got a long drive ahead of us.
Which with microphone punches.
I hate driving. I hate driving all of you. I'm going insane. Alright, what does everybody need? I want to get back to Will's house before dark.
Did Will get a treat?
Yes, I got the damn tree.
Well, I just wanted to make sure this year.
Okay.
Does it have lights on it?
Of course I... Wait. Damn, I did forget something.
How could you forget the lights on a tree?
Oh, I didn't. But that tree is definitely incomplete. Drop me off at the Home Depot when we get to it.
I have some surprises to pick up as well.
Where to?
I said to surprise you, Rogue.
They giggle. Okay, I'm pushing you out the car. I can't stop in the middle of a parking lot. Where am I taking you?
Oh, terribly sorry. The bookstore will suffice.
Don't worry, Woody. Sam is just a cranky driver.
I'm not cranky. I don't want to crash.
No. You are cranky.
Oh,
Those are the words spoken by Road Rage.
I like the idea that road rage is I have the will to live.
Fuck living. But, since you are asking, you can drop me off at the Happy Cook. I need an offset spatula.
I don't know what that is.
It is very important to me.
I eyed the fox in the car mirror. What about you?
oh, I already did all of my Christmas shopping.
Then why are you here?
To watch you all panic.
I'd like to remind you that I am at the wheel of this vehicle. And if you want to see panic, I can show you panic.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no! I just want to... I just want wanted to out of the house for a bit.
Yeah, there's typos in here because this was something I think that they had to like, push out to make the Christmas deadline.
Yeah, you said they released it Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm. I'm certain if they got like time to refine and everything, they would get the typos.
I just wanted to get out of the house. Shopping is fun.
It's not even Christmas Eve, and you're...
No, it is Christmas Eve. Not when it's Christmas Eve.
Oh, gosh. I've only read this 3 times. You think I get it right. Not when it's Christmas Eve, and you're driving, it isn't. Okay, deep breaths. Before I drop everybody off, we agree to meet back at a coffee shop in a strip mall.
Like this.
I arrive. 1 second.
I think it's when I...
Yeah, I don't know what they're...
I think
when I arrive, I can hear the voice. It must be.
I think it's supposed to be when we arrive.
When?
Because I think it's supposed to be... Oh, yeah, no, he would be by himself. Never mind. I was thinking he entered the mall with other people, but he did enter by himself. Don't read the head. Don't read the head. We wait for Harry.
It's funny because I have a vendetta for this song, too.
Why? This song's great.
All I want for Christmas
And cut, that's 10 bars.
is you.
Okay, we got to cut that, Seb. You're too close. You're too spot on, Seb.
I don't want to get copyrighted. Jeez. I thought it was at least an octave lower.
Is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you.
Christmas!
I wonder who just left. Who fled? Who fled?
Oh, please.
Tell me who
We
fled.
need to make this.
There now needs to be a heavy metal. All I want for Christmas is you.
I'm certain this already exists. Hold on, I'm checking YouTube right now.
Happy Christmas.
You drove me out of the channel.
Oh god, I don't even know what this is.
Oh my god, it's on YouTube for certain.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, there are
There's
multiple.
several, as a matter of fact.
Yep. There's several.
Wait, My Chemical Romance did a cover?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hold up, I'm pulling it up. Don't worry, I'm gonna not put this in the video. I'm putting this in our Discord channel because
Oh my
holy
god!
shit.
This is going to be as big as a shocker as the time we learned that 99 Problems has a country version.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
What?
Oh lord. Now I gotta listen to this.
I'm muting myself and listening to this right now.
Alright, well, are we all gonna take a moment to watch this? Because I'm gonna watch it too. I just didn't want to put it in the audio.
Alright, here, let's mute ourselves.
Did you put it in the meme time?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna mute my thing then so I can watch it. We're back from a brief pause where we basically learned about the My Chemical Romance version of All I Want for Christmas Is You. And
Which
I
I
think
cannot recommend enough.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fantastic.
I don't think any of us disliked it, so I think it was a resounding success.
Felt weird, but it's a good weird. I liked
Yeah.
it.
No, it felt a little ironic, but mostly good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing that's beautiful about it is you could tell they actually do like the song at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You could tell they weren't like teasing the song. They were doing a MCR cover of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it wasn't like ironic. I mean, it was, but it wasn't.
Yep.
But yeah, in the meantime, unfortunately, Harry had to go, so we have replaced him with one of our 2 backup voices, because I didn't realize that we were going to have this many people. But awesome, I'm very happy that we have 8 people here. Well, 7 now, but still. I can't express how excited I am that we have this many people interested in voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably stop fucking up my thumb.
No, Sam, don't!
Alright.
Whenever you're ready, new Sam.
Alright. When I arrive, I can hear the voice of Mariah Carey pulls me into the bosom of her airtight red leotard as I wait into the line again, order a cappuccino, and then slip into a corner booth. Crowded as hell, but at least it's nice and warm in here. I can finally take off this damn coat. Feels like I'm skinning myself, peeling it off my body. Not that the itchy sweater underneath is any better. I'm almost jealous of that lynx I see walking around outside.
Bye, TJ.
If I had to thick a coat of fur like that, I bet I could probably settle for wearing a t-shirt during Christmas too. I scratch at my chest, grabbing one of the napkins on the table and messing around with it, turning it over in my paw. Cliff showed me how to fold these once at Will's birthday party, but I forgot. I think I kept ripping them up by accident with my claws. Murdoch had to go out and get new ones at the store. I catch myself smiling just as Mariah Carey hits that last high note and snaps me back to reality.
Oh,
Back
there goes
to
gravity.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Someone calls out, barely audible over the music.
Morgan, whenever you're ready.
Sorry, I had muted my mic and I forgot.
Ah, okay.
Samuel S. Samuel S. Your cappuccino is ready.
Oh shit, right, coffee. I rush to the black cat behind the counter, who's holding up the coffee with an increasingly frustrated look on her face. Thanks, it's Samuel. Samuel Ayers. I can see her name on her tag. The cat tilts ahead.
I'm paid $7.25 an hour. To be honest, I don't. Unless you're gonna give me a big tip.
Right, sorry. She tilts her head and smiles.
But Merry Christmas, sir.
There's still barely contained rage in her voice. I take the coffee back to the booth, where I drink it in silence. I can feel her eyes drilling into me for the entirety of Jingle Bell Rock. 3 hours pass before I see everybody again. We can finally go back to Will's house. The ride back is just as testy. William?
Matt?
Dang it. Hang on. I actually closed the tab. There we go.
William, we don't close tabs in the middle of voice acting. Not unless you're listening to MCR's lovely cover of Mariah Carey. Really, you ought to try it.
I'm so glad that everyone loves this podcast, Tuesdays with Jenna.
Well, excuse me. Well, is it more useful than adjusting the time on my Fitbit? I told you, don't give the Salvation Army ringers any attention.
I just like their tubas.
Oh yeah, that's how those fuckers get you.
But their music was rather jolly. You don't usually see live performances outside of shops so often.
I'd like their one song if they weren't listed on every non-profit watch list as a hate group.
Exactly.
They turn folks away from their shelters if they find out they're trans or gay.
They ask them at the doors on freezing nights.
Not thinking about their organization. I was thinking about the tubas.
I wonder how well they toot with my foot up their ass.
As horrible as they are, you shouldn't make a scene with the Salvation Army people. They're well connected to the local businesses.
Just put used gum in the donation kettle like any ordinary person.
If you wanted to hear real music, you should have come to the bookstore with me. Hatsune Miku herself gave the best performance of Color of Drops I had ever seen from her.
I've never heard of a concert happening in a bookstore.
It's a hobby shop too. I buy my figurines there. As a Vocaloid performer, Hatsune Miku can be projected from her live audience into the stores and perform across many nations' stages at once.
Oh. So she's one of those Japanese cartoons?
No.
I love the music in the background.
As I've stated before, she is a Vocaloid performer with a voice bank reconstructed by performer Saki Fujita. Performances have to be carefully designed and choreographed.
But she's not a real person. Is she?
The question hangs in the air a bit.
She's as real as any celebrity persona performing in a public role, is she not? As far as I'm concerned, she's just as valid as any other artist.
Just so we're clear, we're talking about the cartoon, yes? We're still talking about the cartoon. Yes?
No! She is an artist, Will.
They're starting to sound a little desperate there. She's just Pixels, Cliff.
Well, that's your perspective, Sam. Then surely you can say that a painting is just pigment. Or that film is just photons of light exciting electrons in the cathode ray tubes.
Cathode.
Cathode. I know that word.
What the f- are you talking about?
Merely perspective, of course. I love Murdoch.
People aren't computer programs.
Maybe not electronic computer programs. But biological ones? Maybe?
Probably.
There's some sense to that.
Can y'all talk about literally anything else?
Alright, fine. Now, if you want to see an actual cartoon, Will, check out my phone. I swear it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Straight up turns himself into a pickle.
I zone out for the rest of the conversation. Seconds turn into minutes as I watch the road and the lights and see there's another set of flurries falling from down the sky. When we finally get back to Will's house, I have to step out of the car to stretch my legs.
Yo, I like his house.
But when I get inside, the tensions start to leave me and I pace around his house, examining all the decorations. Not bad, Will. Better than I thought you could pull off anyway. I can hear him ripping through a cardboard box in the foyer. Then he comes out with a cord around his arm. What do you have there?
Something special. No peeking till it's ready. Go on.
Oh,
I just got the all part of that.
no. Alright, fuck. I decided to check up on Nikolai in the kitchen. I knew he said he'd be making cookies of some sort, but it looks like he's putting icing into piping bags rather than rolling out any dough. What are you up to?
Initially, I had the mind to make traditional Florentines. But since Clifford introduced me to TikTok, I've seen far too many tips and tricks for royal icing not to do a cookie house this year.
He tilts his head and fixates his gaze on a cookie as he pipes its underside, then adheres it to a cardboard base.
A strong, sturdy house.
I love Nikolai.
With a pond for the ducks.
Wait, ducks? You need anything?
Patience. And luck.
I can see that. Well, I'll leave you to it.
I love Nikolai so much. I also love that I'm wearing I didn't realize... I'm wearing a Santa ugly Christmas sweater and
It's not just that, it's a alien-based one that says, I want to believe.
And a scarf and the exact same comb over, and I do dig it. I really still think he should still be wearing a bow tie, because I feel like that's just like him, but I still dig it.
I moved back to the living room where Murdoch and Cliff are sitting on the couch. Cliff's head's on the fox's shoulder. White fur looks good on him. When Murdoch sees me, his eyes light up a little.
So, what's the plan before dinner, exactly?
I shrug. I got nothing. What do y'all usually do on Christmas Eve?
In Shippersburg, we sing around the tree and play board games together.
Aw.
I've heard enough carols to last me a lifetime.
I think we all have, and I doubt Will would be the type to have any board games.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Cliff nuzzles into Murdoch's neck fur.
What about you, love?
Well, it's something of a tradition for my family to tell ghost stories.
Hard to call scary stories on Christmas traditional.
On the contrary, it's steeped in centuries of tradition. Ever heard of A Christmas Carol?
I guess I never thought of that one as a horror, so I never called it a ghost story.
Ghost stories told during Christmas became more popular in Western culture during the Victorian era, but frightening stories take place during the time span of the winter solstice is common. People back in the day had to spend considerable amounts of time indoors just to take refuge from the cold, and probably pass the time talking about all the noises they heard outside their houses after dark.
That's a bit deeper than my reasoning.
Oh?
My grandmother celebrated Yule instead of Christmas. So I like to think passing that tradition on to us was just another way of giving my mother the middle finger. So I've taken up the practice of celebrating Yule more seriously. Christmas is more for the snacks and presents.
But you're the most festive looking person here.
Exactly. Never trust the person who's trying too hard.
Noted. So, how do you celebrate Yule anyway?
It's celebrated a little differently, depending on which branch of the neo-paganism you follow. But generally, Yule is considered a celebration of transition and change. Like my boyfriend, who completely changed colors.
We don't talk about me changing my color like that.
Why are you white?
You can't ask people that, Nick!
I love
But
that, just
he's
like,
suddenly
straight
a
up,
different color.
why are you white? I kind of want to, next time I see, I kind of want to, Alan, next time you see me, you can be like, why are you white?
Heck, you can ask me that, because I talked about this earlier, but legally speaking, I have to say I'm white now.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I love it. Alan, why are you white?
Because of bullshit, that's why.
You're not ethnic enough for the U.S. government, Alan. I'm so sorry.
No, I'll explain it actually real quick. Alright, we are back.
2. Okay, we're back. You can assemble a log adorned with berries and pine cones. Then... Hi, dog. Hello, puppy. Alright.
I didn't know you got a dog.
Then you get
Murdoch.
attacked by your dog, and then your dog licks you, letting you know that he has been out in the snow as well.
Wait.
He appreciates and loves it.
Earlier, you had 3 imaginary cats, now you have an imaginary dog. Murdoch, are you alright?
I mean, as a fox, I keep an assortment of certain types of animals.
Imaginary animals? I think you might need to see someone, Murdoch.
Cliff, you're my imaginary animal too.
Wait, I'm imaginary?
That's how you change colors.
Wait, what? No, this can't be. Oh, no.
Honestly, it makes sense.
Well, then all of you guys could see him too.
No, they're all just playing along.
Oh.
they're like, okay, this is important to our friend Murdoch. He has an imaginary weasel boyfriend. We'll let him have him.
Whoa! Is that...
Oh.
What happened? Are you okay? Whoever that was?
That was
A
our
microphone.
dog. That was our dog, his tail whacking up against the microphone.
Okay, I thought someone just got beat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no one needs to call the cops.
Dizzle, buddy, would you not knock over our microphone? Okay, now I need to voice Murdoch. Okay. Yeah. Yes. You can. Stop. Thank you. You can assemble a log adorned with berries or pine cones, then stuff it with cloves and cinnamon or other nice smelling spices. Then you burn it, generally in a fireplace, to symbolically release the energy of the past, to transform it into something new for the coming year. The idea is to release all of your negative energy.
He unzips his book bag and takes out a large log that lands with a thud on the table. It's just a normal-looking log, except it's stuffed with the things he said were traditional to burn. And they have pictures of his parents taped to it.
Oh.
Thanks. I think I get it now.
You're welcome.
Why don't we go back to talking about ghost stories again?
Sure.
What's your favorite?
Probably Snowgates.
Fuck's a Snowgate.
I love that this entire time Murdoch's talking, Cliff is just here like, I'm here too.
Yep.
Oh, you've never heard of Snowgate before?
No.
Well... You know how when you go walking in the woods, and sometimes you find a patch of young trees that grow a little too close to one another for their branches to get all tangled up?
I guess.
Well, if those branches ever get leaves on them, sometimes they make a sort of canopy, and it looks like a tunnel. Those are called spring gates.
This sounds like something you just made up.
But when the branches get covered in ice and snow, the shape of the tunnel becomes a little more solid. Looks a little different from the girth of the snow. It's called a Snowgate. Never go inside of one.
And why is that?
Well, that's my bow tie.
Wait, I just realized that Cliff's face changed. Hold up, when did his face change?
Oh yeah, just a sec. Yeah.
Never go inside of one. That's when his face like starts to frown.
Well, Grandma always said that when something looks like a proper gate, it can become one. Every gate has to have an entrance and an exit. It's what makes it a gate.
Familiar with the concept of a gate, dipstick.
Well, of course, but the thing that you might not know about freshly fallen snow is that it freezes over fairly quick. It doesn't retain its unique shape for very long. You see, Grandma said the only way out of a Snowgate is by going back the way you came. And Snowgates tend to only ever exist for a few seconds. Once they stop working, they never work again, because the entrance can never exist again in all its intricacies.
So, what happens to the people who go through them then?
Well, nobody knows. Because they disappear.
I love the shitting grin from Murdoch right now.
Yeah.
I know.
And bit by bit, so does their possessions. Then the pictures of them too. And then everybody starts to forget them.
Now, hold on there. You've lost the plot.
Oh, have I?
Well, that story doesn't make much sense. If somebody can't be remembered, then how could you tell they were gone in the first place?
Well, that's covered too. Everybody collectively knows that somebody is missing, and they can all agree on it. But they can't remember any specifics. Except on rare occasions, if they stare into the snow long enough, they can remember for a little while, before it goes away again.
Bullshit.
Well, if you don't believe me, just try looking out the window when it's snowing sometime. You might surprise yourself and see something in the snow, drifts.
My eyes wandered to the window.
William?
Son of a bitch! Will somebody help me with these goddamn cords? With the way they're making me move, somebody might see me through the window and think that I'm making.
He sighs.
Transgressive art.
Don't worry, Mr. Hill. No one will think that you're making transgressive art.
Shut up.
That weasel ain't right. I'll help.
Tibbets, are you sure?
I won't take no for an answer. Now go on ahead and toss me your cord.
He gingerly tosses it with one hand. Cliff catches it in one hand with alarmingly fast reflexes.
I'll spin from top to bottom. Just give me slack as we rotate.
Well, look at the Tibbets go. You must have done this before.
We celebrate Christmas in Batavia too, I'll have you know. I'd always help Father string up the lights around the house right after Santa Claus.
A nervous look crosses Cliff's face, as if this said something they regretted. Center what now?
What's that exactly?
It's a national holiday. Quite similar to Christmas, actually. The bearded saint comes from Spain by boat and rides his steed over the roofs of Batavia and drops down chimneys to put gifts and candy in shoes.
Steed?
Candy and shoes? That sounds nasty.
As if your socks and stockings are so much better. Remember the candy I brought last year? Those are traditional Santa Claus treats.
You mean those gingerbread cookies?
Peppernoten, yes.
I remember those. I think they made some fresh ones with Nick at some point too.
So I also just want to mention real quick that when I was first playing this, I was amazed that Cliff brought this up because I actually did celebrate that tradition. It's not called Santa Claus in real life, but it is actually a tradition where you put your shoes out there and you get candy. Because my mom was raised in Germany, so I've known that one.
Yeah, it's December 6th.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is December 6th.
It's
I got
St. Nicholas
confirmation.
Yeah, it's my school's my school does it with the kids. It's cute.
Really? That's neat.
Yeah.
If you have generally in America, if you have a German population, they will do it.
Well, / Catholic school.
Yeah.
The kitchen almost burned down. Or was that when they tried to make stroop waffles? So, let me get this straight. It's basically Christmas. But you still celebrate Christmas?
Yep.
Sinterklaas is not entirely the same.
Oh, whatever you like. So as long as there's plenty of spice to run.
How's it spelled again?
Are you okay there, Ghost of TJ Past?
Yes, I play with the cat.
I'm almost certain TJ is dead in the playthrough we're doing of...
Poor TJ, poor Sam. Although we don't know it for sure.
It seems like the
but
only...
we're pretty
Yeah,
sure
like,
dead.
someone was mutilated who tried to escape, and
I love how
oh,
we're
by the way,
talking about the
TJ tried to
darkness of Echo while we're doing like this happy moment with Smoke Room.
Yep.
I made the grunting noises as I played with Sandy, and you're like, I'm like, TJ playing with his cats.
Mhm.
And then, of course,
Alright. You know, it's not actually that important. In fact, I love that Will brought seasonal drinks.
Pause together.
What's everybody's favorites?
Murph arches an eyebrow and then pulls out his phone.
I take Will likes rum best.
Straight scotch is better, if it's the nice stuff. But rum goes best in eggnog.
I only fancy rum and cola.
Sears splayed back as he looks at his phone again, wearing an expression like somebody had just asked him to eat a live spider, and he puts it back in his pocket.
Everything alright, Murdoch?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Hard to beat a mulled wine when it's properly done, I think. Though, a good Brandy Alexander really hits the spot when I want something stronger.
Hot chocolate for me.
Isn't that a bit boring?
You mean a classic? And you've never really experienced a good hot chocolate without steamed milk and hand-stirred cocoa. A nice dash of whipped cream on top and...
God.
I was gonna say Bailey's, but that works too.
Vodka is always best.
We hear Nick boom from the kitchen.
I like Nick.
Vodka goes with anything, all year. True facts.
And what about you, Sam?
Dark and Stormy's out for Christmas time, right?
Not really.
Well, it ain't got ginger in it. Or, ain't it got ginger in it?
Ginger is year-round food.
Nah, it's a Christmas thing. Why else would people make gingerbread?
I love it.
I mean, I would totally drink one then, but
Dark and Stormy and Christmas Ale Gross, no.
I would drink it. I'm just saying it wouldn't necessarily be a Christmas drink.
No, not at all. Actually, I mean, yeah, I guess if I was at a bar that specialized in Dark and Stormies, I wouldn't scoff my nose at it, but it's such a summer drink.
Yeah, it is very much a summer drink.
It was made for sailors in, like, the Caribbean.
Murdoch.
Oh, it's my line. Sam.
It's a cookie.
Cookie. Ergo, ginger is a Christmas food, and Dark and Stormies are perfectly fine. Case closed.
Objection. Okay.
We ain't playing Phoenix, right?
Oh, Will, mind if I light the fire? I think it's about the right time to burn this log.
We should take this year's Christmas photo first.
Oh, that's right.
He unzips his book bag and takes out a little tripod.
Right, because he takes pictures.
And then he sits it on the coffee table, puts his phone on top of it, and then proceeds to fiddle with the camera settings.
Nick, get in here. Picture time.
Hold on.
He has a light trace of powdered sugar on his jacket, and he smells a little bit like burnt sugar and sweat as he leans up down the couch and burrows his head in my shoulder. It's soon for that, isn't it, Nick?
Not as soon as you might think. Aww.
The fox rushes to the other side. Will rests his chin on my head, and Cliff thrusts their head below mine. Now wait a minute.
3, 2, 1.
Hey! I'm kissed by a muzzle from every direction
Jeez.
and feel very crowded, very warm, and very dizzy all of a sudden.
Aw.
Then I hear a clicking sound go off. Murdoch pulls away very quickly and stalks back over to the camera, studying it like it's an autopsy.
That'll do.
So, I'm curious if you guys noticed something throughout this entire AU.
I figured it out.
Well, yeah, you figured it out definitely by now, Matt. I hope you've noticed, because this is your 4th time going through with me. If you hadn't picked it up by now, I'd be like, But how about for you, DJ and Hannah? This is your first time going through. Did you notice something about the relationship between all the characters in this?
Is he dating all of them, or?
Yes, they're all polyamorous.
Okay. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all together in a poly relationship. Remember when, Murdoch said, we'll have to fix that William hasn't seen Mean Girls on date night?
Yeah.
They weren't referring to a double date.
Woo. They're cute. Oh, the hearts.
Y'all could warn me before you do that.
Matt,
Nah.
You always sound so cute when we surprise you.
I wanted to capture the decisive moment, like in Vigi's The Naked
Ouija's.
City.
It's a W.
Yeah, but I was thinking it might be German.
Well, Clef's the one who's
But-
German in origin.
Like in Wigi's The Naked City.
The only way I'd be in a picture called The Naked City is if I'm putting it up for my Twitter superfans.
This is still Murdoch.
Relax. It's just a reference to an important body of work.
Aw, I love you all.
Aww.
Christmas continues, and after a few hours and a glass of eggnog, I've completely forgotten about the stressful morning. We get to our usual present exchange soon enough. I end up with a painting of the 5 of us from Cliff, a fancy pocket knife from Will, an interesting looking book from Local Folk Tales from Murdoch, and a rubber ducky from Nick to add to my growing collection.
Aw.
A toolbox?
Indeed, you were looking for a new one, correct?
That's right. The right one too. Thanks, Tibbets.
The socks I asked for.
You like them? I had to travel far and wide to find some in your size. But then I gave up and just bought them online. Shipping didn't come cheap.
I got perfume. Splendid.
Ooh, this present's wrapping has Will written all over it.
Hey,
Actually, I ripped that one.
Really though, all I could ask for is to stay with them. I feel like a song is coming. Dang it, Mariah Carey!
All he wants for Christmas
Christmas
is them.
You will forever be tormenting me.
I hope the goes to TJ. Woo!
Ah! When it gets dark enough to turn on the tree, we can finally see what Will's talking about when he meant bubble lamps. There are bulbs of water inside of them that churns with the heat. I would have been a little mesmerized by them if it weren't for the sight of the Yule log, with all the pine, berries, and cinnamon burning up all around us. With Cliff, Nick, and William off in the kitchen making dinner, it's just me and Murdoch in the living room. Huh. I'm way more invested in this log than I thought I would be.
Feels good to let go. That's what it's all about, after all.
Nah, that's not it.
Oh?
It's just a strange feeling, is all.
Huh?
It's just that for some reason, I thought you had put pictures on the log. But if you did, I can't remember who.
Huh.
The ritual was a success. But that is the end of the playthrough. This is actually a really cute thing that the creators of the Smoke Room did. They included their own little Christmas wishes that they gave to the audience, and I really like it. It's cute to see like each and every one of them, like people who work on this game, just kind of throwing out a holiday wish to us, and I like that.
That's cute.
Aww.
It's also neat to like see their names and everything. Speaking of Feliz Navidad, I actually celebrated Christmas this year in Cancun, so...
Nice.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that.
And you were so tired, Trevor. You're like, I wanted to stay home.
Look, I just don't like travel, okay? I'm sorry.
No, us introverts don't like travel.
It's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Of course, my my family are all like travel heavy people. What was that?
Wesoło Świąt. I was waiting for the Polish.
Awesome. Old Saint Nikolai.
Cute. Where Whiskey, is that right, his name?
Wait, yeah, that's his name. Where Whiskey.
Where Whiskey is good.
Cliff
Also,
must.
yeah, Ruby I think is a Cliff fan.
Aww. Name clips.
Ruler.
Otterbuxed.
And then George is the main writer for the Smoke Room.
Okay.
Fun fact, I actually do check out George on Twitter every so often. And this is actually how I learned that he had basically been working on gingerbread houses all Christmas season. So when it came up in the AU, I was like, "Oh dang, I know why he knows about that." But yeah, I'm really happy just to see this game and everything. I think that this is really cute that they did this because this was done for free. It was thrown up online for free and everything. And it's just a nice little way to celebrate, like, their project that they're working on.
Yeah, it's cute.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I hope you guys appreciate it, and I think I've said it in the other episodes that were based on this as well, but I'm gonna say it again. I really do appreciate having all of you guys, like, join me in, like, doing this voice acting stuff for fun. Because genuinely, I really appreciate all of you just doing this with me. I remember back, like, I want to say it was at this point nearly like 7 or 8 years ago. I was trying to like get a voice acting group off the ground and it was such a struggle. And now like having flat out 7 or 8 people who just took time out of their day just today to do this with me makes me so happy, in all honesty.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
I appreciate you guys. You're all great friends and I appreciate you all.
Oh, we love you guys too. And Morgan's like, I'm here.
No, Morgan, we appreciate you too. You take that appreciation.
Okay.
Aw. Well, I love doing this with you guys because it's fun.
Yeah,
Because
I had a great
like
time.
once upon a time, I thought of being a voice actor
Well, hell,
for like a month.
I mean, honestly, I've been hearing, like, as we've progressed through years, and, like, me listening back to stuff that we did, like, 6 or 7 years ago, I am hearing, like, how we have markedly improved, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
like, that's the other fun thing about doing this. You just hear your improvement as you go on.
That's true.
Like, you know the episode I just put up today, Sam?
Yeah.
It was, it's the second episode of the Emerald Nuzlocke, and my god, did you and I get real distracted? You wanna know what you were doing almost, like, 2.5 years ago?
What was I doing?
You were playing a horse game on Facebook.
No, it wasn't. It was on the internet. It wasn't on Facebook. It was on
okay.
the internet.
Oh, was it horse with a W?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, the reason I bring that up is I also got to hear like me trying to do like some like voices for some of the characters. Sam, you also did a few voices, and like we were decent enough, but like I can tell that we improved as time went on.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that was like summer of 2018, so like even just a couple years shows improvement.
I think I was at my old apartment.
Oh yeah. And yeah, don't worry, Seb and Morgan, you two will be getting to hear how you improve as time goes on too. Though you all are doing really good jobs for
Boy.
the roles that you've gotten so far.
Oh,
It's
thank
been
you.
fun.
Thanks.
I guess technically this applies to you too, DJ. For some
Yeah, I was
reason,
gonna say.
I thought you've been here for longer.
I've just been here forever. I've been here ever since.
I think because I've been around for a while, he's like, yeah.
I just sneak in. I get the husband card.
You got grandfathered in. That's it.
Yes, he got grandfathered into
Yeah,
the voice
DJ just
acting
got
group.
grandfathered into my memory. Because, like, for some reason, I think back to, like, the Amber game that I ran back in undergrad for, for when we were, like, freshmen for graduate school, Hannah. Like,
Yeah.
part of my brain goes, yeah, DJ was in that game. And then I go, wait, no. No, he
I
wasn't.
wish, but no.
Nope.
I did draw a Psycholoduck on the chalkboard, but that's the most I did.
See?
But yeah, does anyone have any like final like little Christmas wishes? Since as DJ put earlier, Christmas season officially ends this Sunday, so
Well,
last
correct.
chances
No,
to throw out
for
Christmas cheer.
me, Christmas ended on December 26th.
I love Christmas.
I've been done.
Merry
But-
Christmas, everyone, and
Yeah,
God
Merry-
bless us, everyone.
Kicks the crutch out from under you.
Hopefully better New Year.
Oh
God.
yes,
I hope.
I've been saying that for 3 years now, though. So
Well, it's honest. No, I'm not going to get
Bouncing off the topic of
Dad, donuts.
Merry Christmas and all that, I was in Target like a couple of days after Christmas, and they only had Valentine's Day stuff in there.
Wow,
absolutely.
already?
Didn't you
Like even before it hit the New Year's?
Yes,
Damn.
I was walking through Target. I was like, it's still December. Stop.
See
Yeah.
how I feel once Halloween ends? They just skip Thanksgiving and
Oh,
Christmas.
I also
I
can't
know.
stand that, for what it's worth. It is still Christmas right now, as far as I'm concerned, but Christmas does not start until, like, December 15th, really, is when I start finally, like, being like, oh, okay, I guess I'm in a Christmassy mood.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
For me,
there's
For me,
There's
it's like
technically-
December 6th, because that's when our Polish Santa Claus Day is, like, Santa
Oh,
Claus.
yeah,
whatever.
St. Nick's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. December 6th starts to kind of get me in the right mood for that reason. St. Nick's Day is December 6th.
See, I'm a basic bitch, and I'm like December 1st. It's December. It's Christmas.
It's fair.
I view like the entire month of December as it's Christmas now. All of it's Christmas. Oh, December
I mean,
28th.
there's
It's
the-
Christmas.
Yep.
There's the whole Advent calendar thing, so...
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
reminds me, we have, like, chocolates and stuff. Chocolates
Yes,
and wine
still
we haven't
have
drank.
chocolates in our advent calendar. And our dog also has treats in a dog advent calendar.
It's adorable.
Oh yeah, but I think that's the other thing is like I brought this up actually the first time we did the Christmas AU recording. I picked Halloween to be the time to start up our channel, mainly because I knew I wanted to have either my favorite holiday, which is Christmas, or my second favorite holiday, which is Halloween, like be when this started up. And the reason why those two are my favorite holidays, Christmas is flat out just because I just like the communal aspect of it, like that you care about your fellow person and everything like that. Like it doesn't even have to be religious, and I will admit I'm religious. I do worship and everything. I'm Christian, blah blah blah. But I actually even like it for the secular side of it, where people just kind of care about other people during that season a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then for Halloween, the reason why I guess I eventually settled for Halloween was it was closer. But also, I like that Halloween it's supposed to be the spooky season, but there's always kind of like that extra feeling of like a little bit of safety to it, funny enough, because you know that people are actually still more just kind of like trying to spook you, but in a fun kind of joyful way. I don't usually see Halloween from like the dark, mysterious angle. I always see it from like we're all having fun poking at what could be scary.
Yeah, I love Halloween, and I can never really put my finger on why. Because I actually don't even really like, I guess I like the horror stuff you have us play, Alan, but I'm not as much a horror guy. But something about Halloween for me, it just feels great. Like every October, I'm like, I want pumpkins, and I want like leaves everywhere and squash, and I want to cozy up with a sweater and like get dressed in my Halloween outfit and just enjoy every minute of it.
Oh yeah.
I feel very lucky that Spooktober is my birth month because it is just my favorite time of year. Because of Halloween and because of fall and stuff like that.
Something is magical about the month of October, I agree.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's the nice thing about like just the fall like area, because like once you get into like October, November, December, it's just like month after month of just celebration in a way.
It is.
I just want a break.
But yeah,
And then
My
you
cats
hit.
are looking at the door, and I'm like, Sanji, she's gonna kill you if I let you out.
Marvel and her murderous rage.
He really is. It's terrifying.
Marvel's ready to kill us all. Merry Christmas.
You know what? That's a good place to end it, unless anyone has any last thoughts they want to share.
No, we're good.
Nope. There we go.
Merry Spooktober.
Marvel's not killing anymore.
Happy Halloween, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all those fun holidays. Thank you.
Happy
for watching.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, oh,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Happy
Late.
Kwanzaa,
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa, happy
late
every
Hanukkah.
holiday.
Happy every motherfucking
Fun fact,
holiday.
Hanukkah ended on like December 5th
Well,
this year.
that's why I said happy late Hanukkah.
After-
Chill.
It's only a month late, Hannah.
They always lump them together with Christmas, so I figured why not.
Alright, say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Merry Happy Hanukkah, miss.